Yo, good morning from South Jersey. If you're here now, it means you still haven't given up hope, and you're not so angry at me that you're willing to continue us being together on this journey. I was so certain when I saw all the pigs gathering and eating that grain that that trap was going to fall down. That rotunda being perfectly round, and I had given the analogy of the round trap. I thought, man, I have hit the nail on the head. This is happening. Jesus. And then, of course, nothing happened. But boy, was it an eye opener. And I'm not going to just blow off that the swearing in taking off. Let me start off this video by saying Donald Trump did get sworn in. I was wrong. And he is been sworn in. And it's frightening as shit. I can't. Pete Hegseth is the head of our military now. What damage he can do in a day or two or three or four, I don't believe it could be that bad. What's bad is my heart goes out right off the bat. I'm going to say I feel for the immigrants, the families. You know, you go to work and families, you know, your kids are being ripped from their parents. Parents are separated, right? And picture you're a single guy and you've been busting your ass to send money back home to your mother in Argentina or your fiance in Guatemala, and you're here working hard and you're working doing putting up roofs, maybe you're paving driveways on a team, and you know, you have a stack of cash up on your refrigerator envelope to my mom, to my girlfriend. Your room's all set up nice, your bed is made, you have the, you know what food you're gonna have for the week, and then you go to work and they pull you. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Guy or girl, say you're a girl working at a cash register, your room, same thing. You got all your little belongings in there. You got some money that you're about to send home. Your clothes are all folded. You live very frugally, you know? You have a little room. And then they pull you away. What happens to all your shit? Parents being separated from their kids. Kids wanting to be with their mom and dad. You know, that's what gets me right now. So right now, I feel for the immigrants. Day one, what did dumbass do? First of all, how long does it take you to sign your name? Jesus Christ. I mean, what are you carving wood? He's such a... I can't even start. Well, hey, yes, I can start. Did you see the group of people in the rotunda? There were reptilians in there. I know there were reptilians. You see them with the... I mean, you know, women, lizard people with the stretchy skin. I swear they had to be there. I know there was a lot of Botox too. Maybe they were still human, but there was a lot of alien presence there. You might think, oh yeah, Jerry, I think there are. There are. What a nasty gathering of people. Did you see Kavanaugh talking to Zerberg? Kavanaugh, disgusting. Our Supreme Court doesn't mean anything anymore. The justice system doesn't mean anything anymore. How much money did we waste as American taxpayers putting all those assholes into jail, and Donald Trump now wants to let them all out? And the court fees associated with him too, but he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind tying up the courts and all the... Someone has to pay the judges and the jury. We pay the judge and the jury. Every time I'll just have my lawyers throw you know... I'll throw something in there. I don't even know the term. I'll just do some legal shit to delay. You know, the one thing in the world that we don't, that is most precious above all, besides one another, is time. You can never get time back. You know, if I was a teacher and I was trying to teach what's the most powerful force, if you know, asset to have, is it power, force, strength, or speed? It would be speed. Picture someone standing there and you're so fast, like the Flash, that you go around, flick them in the nose, smack them in the head, mess up their hair, put makeup on their face, rearrange the room, all in a fraction of a second. Then when they look, they're all like jacked up. Like time. Time is important. With time, you know, time is a magnificent thing. We don't have much of it. And this asshole's just wasting the world's time, wasting our time. And I feel that it's going to be coming to an end. And I know I've said that before, but here's what we got to look at. If you were going to have a sting operation and you were targeting someone who was a treasonous person who had broken the Constitution, was setting up deals with billionaires worldwide. These billionaires were working in conjunction together to manipulate elections throughout the world. That's what these people are doing. If you had that all together, maybe him getting reelected is making him even more brash and even more stupid, if that's possible. Maybe this is all planned because now he's really opening up his mouth. He said, and Elon with the voting machines in Pennsylvania, and he really knows those voting machines. We won because of him. I said that a few podcasts back, or a few videos back. I would like to do a podcast. Anybody want to help me do one that's local? Let's do it together, or help me out. They're monitoring him more closely than ever before. Do you see Donald Jr., how toasted he was there? His eyes were all glazed. Elon Musk, he was on something, looking around the room and shit. That stuff kicked in. They were all high. High. Weird. Just like the Nazis. Hitler and his people all did drugs, cocaine, speed, gave it to the German army. How do you think they did that invasion? When they went into Poland, he gave all his troops speed. They seemed like they were, supermen. They were just at all highed up, all speeded up. Anyway, this is 6 seconds, 31 seconds, and I think I'm going to start doing these twice a day. I'll do one at night. I don't do them upstairs now. Yesterday during the election, my mom wanted me to watch it with her, and I didn't want to, but I went up reluctantly anyway, and I'm watching it. At one point, I got on my knees. She looks, "What are you doing?" So she goes, "You're crazy, Jerry." I prayed. I'm sure all of us did. We're going to be okay, guys. Oh, here's the thing. Here's how I know we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay because we have each other. And I'm thinking this. If those fences that they put up, all those miles of fences that I mentioned, the 30 miles of fencing, if that is remaining up, and the cement barriers are still there, and the police were pulled in, I didn't see a big police presence. I think they were told to stand down. A portion were probably there, but at least they know how they're going to get there. And all the practice that went in with the Secret Service, remember they were doing all the practicing the day before the election? They were showing that, and they didn't use it, right? They had to know they weren't going to use it because it wasn't used. It's going to be used for Kamala. The powers that be, with the motorcade guarding the president, they were practicing, and they didn't use it. Did they? I didn't really watch it after they left the rotunda. I don't think so. If I'm wrong, tell me. But if they didn't use those Secret Service walking along the vehicle with him waving, and they weren't utilized for that fully, well, they're going to do it for Kamala. They're going to do it for Kamala. I don't know why I have a spasm when I don't mean to jerk like that, but I had that tumor sometimes when I swallow. But, that'll be a MAGA thing. Yeah. I'm still getting threats. I'm still being harassed. And I don't care. Better me than you. All right. This is a long one, 8 minutes, 30 seconds, but I'm going to do at least one a day. I'm going to do another one this afternoon. And those were my observations. Just what a pitiful, disgusting group of people in that rotunda. A lot of Botox. I think a lot of alien, lizard, reptilian were there. You're laughing. It's the truth. Eric with this sign that he said his wife told him not to do it. Illuminati or whatever. He's an asshole. Do you see him with the brashness? Oh, and Barron Trump, you're off limits for me before, and I'm not going to start shit with you now. You long guy, you long, tall kid. But guess what? You're arrogant. You're arrogant. Just like your father, just like your brothers. You don't go out and do good for other people. You just think you're king shit. Your father was born on third base, thought he hit a triple. You were born on home plate, and you thought you hit a home run. Go to NYU, be humble, do some charities, all right? And I saw a clip of you playing soccer because your dad doesn't want you to play football. Good. Don't play football, but you're not built for soccer. You look like a gazelle or a giraffe trying to tap dance. I'm just saying, you're going to hurt your knees and everything. You're tall. Soccer's not your sport. But, maybe your dad's not around enough to help you with that. But go outside, throw a Frisbee in Central Park, be friends with people, go do some charities. Do Trump kids do anything good? The two Trump boys, what the hell do they do for society? Do they go hunting in Africa and kill wild game? I mean, it's just a disgustful group. This is what the billionaires do. They pinch all the middle class, and then they reap the rewards. But back to the motorcade being used for Kamala, yes, unless I'm wrong. Just tell me. And if not, they can do it for Kamala. And if the fencing's still up, it's up there for a reason. If the fencing is still up, they still feel they might need it. Because I firmly believe, again, it didn't happen before the election. I was wrong. He got sworn in. They must be really monitoring what's going on now. They just wanted him to be sworn in because now he broke a law. Because he just got sworn in. He's going to do another act or two, and they're going to pull the rug out from under him. That's my thinking. That's my hope. It's 10 minutes, 53 seconds in. I'm so happy if you're still with me. I am not seeking any financial wealth. I'm not trying to sell anything. I speak from the heart, and we've grown a family here. And I would suggest everybody put a prayer out today for the immigrants. And day one yesterday, he signed the birthright. If you're born in this country, as per the Constitution, you're a citizen of this country. Not with him, right? So he signed the birthright thing. And he signed the release for all the prisoners yesterday. Top three things. I can't remember the third. I'll talk about it later. I want to keep these at least under 12 minutes. Even Steve Colbert, all he does is get 11 minutes, right? All right, guys, I love you. Yesterday was a punch in the stomach for me. And MAGA, just back off. Back off. I'm on this planet for one reason, and that is to make sure that my mom is with my dad someday and her ashes are placed with him at Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn, New York. That's it. And to be as healthy as I can for her. So stop threatening me. It will affect my mom, and it angers me. So please, just back off. You guys, just back off. Let us have our conversations with the adults, all right? And to that end, I'm going to fast today. I haven't forever. I did when I was boxing. I didn't eat for making weight, but I'm going to fast at least for 24 hours. I'm going to try to do 2 days. Drink lots of water and lemon water, not too much. And because I believe that, we all know this probably, but if you don't, we all have cancer cells in our body. We all have bad cells in our body. They just haven't been able to raise their ugly heads. And when you fast, the phagocytes in your cells, they go and eat the bad cells because your stomach is empty. It starts to go over your fats. Obviously, it starts to eat your fats and all the bad that's in your body. So maybe that's something for us all to do today. We could fast or do yours tomorrow, whatever the next day. You don't have to do what I'm doing. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you this afternoon. All right? Peace out from South Jersey.